Welcome everybody to the Water of Life Open. This is the first game of Group D, and Group D features some pretty stellar players. It's going to be exciting. We have davidnor, Sword Cancel, Orski, TheJoshWag, who is actually with me in the studio right now. Say hi, Josh.
Hey everybody, how's it going?
We have Sailor, Matt Love, and Lannister, and then we have a random character who's going to jump into some of these games, but we'll get to that when we get to that. This game is game 8. So in it, we have Sailor in the first position, that is in yellow. We have Lannister, or not Lannister, in the second position. We have Sword Cancel in the third position, and davidnor in the fourth position. And if you've been following our previous tournament, the Golden Path International, you'll know that there's a little bit of bad blood between Sword Cancel and Lannister, and hopefully things will get settled here, maybe, or maybe things will even get worse. What do you think about that?
You know, I expect to see a little bit of headbutting between these two. Looks like Lannister's acting before Sword Cancel most of the games, or most of the rounds, I should say.
Yep.
I think he will do a little bit of blocking, but I don't think he'll do it to the extent where it will hurt his own game too much. But we'll see. You never know.
All right, and now we're off to the races. So we have an interesting collection of heroes here, or leaders here. We have Earl Memnon Thorvald. We've got Archduke Armand Kaz, Duke Leto Atreides, Tessivernius Hundro, Ilban, Paul Atreides, and the Beast, Urban. So looks like we're going to see a fourth position Ilban. That's very common nowadays in Immortality. Ilban is considered one of the stronger leaders in the game. And apologies if there's noise in the background. Sorry about that. We're getting the kid to bed. He's very strong. A lot of cards reward drawing in Immortality. We'll see what goes on here with third position. I expect to see a Tessia picked, probably a Beast, and maybe a Hundro, maybe a Leto as well. But a Paul would be pretty awesome if we saw a Paul.
All getting hovered over.
We'll see what red chooses here. Sword Cancel can play anybody. Everyone in this at this table is this is probably one of the more loaded tables we've seen in a while. So
worth noting, there is no Baron.
No Baron.
For the second spot, so.
No Baron, no Yuna.
Oh, Leto's gonna get picked with Ilban behind him.
Oof. That would be pretty rough. We shall see. Leto's very strong in Immortality. Leto just able to follow anybody up the tracks. And then you can concentrate on other things. So we'll see what they do. Whoopsies. I would love to see a Memnon. Someone give me a Memnon. It looks like we're probably going to get a Tessier and a Leto.
Check out this row. See if Ekaz can gain anything from it.
Yeah, let's take a look at the row and the tech. We have Smuggler's Thopter, Power Play, Fremenkamp, Scout, and the only Immortality card is Spiritual Fervor. Probably not going to be picked up too much. We see a Leto. Yep, Leto right in front of Ilban. A Hundro for Lannister, not too surprising. We have in the Tleilaxu row Unnatural Reflexes, which is a very strong card, and Beguiling Pheromones, which is good as well, but maybe a little harder to use. And over in the tech, we see Restricted Ordnance, Spy Satellites, and Detonation Devices. So, interesting.
Yeah, with these techs out there, I'm surprised that Beast wasn't picked. And it is in the first spot. There you go.
Yeah, agreed. First position, Beast.
All right. Look at these Hundro choices.
Oh my. Counselor's Dispensation or Plans Within Plans?
Yeah, I wonder which one he's going to keep.
Yeah. Wow. Okay, well, he's keeping plans. It's not always the best kind of intrigue, that Hundro could find. You really want some proactive intrigue, but, I mean, it's good to know that no one else has it, for sure.
Yeah, it also gives you some direction for this game.
All right, we are set up. Look at these hands. These hands are all pretty even. The only problem is Ilban not finding an access card. Of course, that can happen. Beast is going to experiment to smuggling. Smuggling is a new meta tech that everyone's kind of into right now, so we'll probably see that happen. Our combat, by the way, is skirmish with the victory point and the intrigue, so it's a good one.
Yeah, early
Very good.
Solaris, pretty good. Not a bad second
Absolutely.
place. Hundred draws, near perfect.
Yeah. Hundra's draw here is perfect. The Signet Ring to Imperial Basin incoming for sure. And then going to be early smuggling next round for the Swordmaster. So
Like to see still suits here. Decides to go Party Warriors. Fight for the point. He does have 2 daggers behind him, so.
Yep. This makes a lot of sense as Leto. If you're Ilban, I think you just probably... What are you doing here? You've got like not much going on. I guess you can toss up to tech negotiation and try to hit this power play. You have 2, 3, 4, but then you give up your experimentation. Yeah. So he's not going to do that. This is going to block Hundra a little bit, so already getting into it. No fault of Lannister's. Obviously, he would love to hit the Imperial Basin instead of Haga Basin here to keep his water intact, but that's the way it goes.
Beast now, probably looking at still suits.
Interestingly enough, Beast has this opportunity to play Seek Allies or play Diplomacy. Now here's the eternal debate. Would you keep the Seek Allies in your deck, or do you just get rid of it right now?
So, I think with Immortality, I think it's more important to have a higher persuasion hand early. So I don't mind throwing out Seek Allies and just keeping that 1 extra persuasion with Diplomacy in hand.
Yeah, agreed. He would have only 3 to buy. I think he's probably going to look at this Smuggler Slopter here for 4. There's also a Fremen Camp. That's pretty juicy. The Spiritual Fervor is not something he's going to be interested in. Of course, everyone has access to Atomics, so we'll see if anyone decides to do that. Are those in?
He decides to take back his turn. He's going to go Wealth instead.
Okie dokie. That works. Not Lannister is going to hit up the Haga Basin as predicted. Going to send in 1 troop just to get some Solari. That is very fair.
Pretty good value.
I don't need to spend that much. Yep, good value. Everyone at this point in the game is going to try to funnel through the Swordmaster space, right? And the first person to get there is going to have a bit of an advantage going into the subsequent rounds. And so we got to keep an eye on that. Who's going to get to Swordmaster first? It could be Beast here, actually. Beast is already sitting at 4 Solari, so there's a good potential for them. But we might even see a round 3 for someone.
Leto and Ilban could be going at it here in the combat.
That's not the right space. Okay.
Carthag throws in both troops and they end up tying.
Uh-oh. There's the Counselor's Dispensation that Lannister knew was there and that we now know is no longer cluttering up the deck.
He decides not to throw him in. Okay. I would have liked to see it, but did not to.
Yeah, I think it's fine. I think keeping the extra troops for the next couple combats is just fine. Picks up the Fremen Camp. It's a good card for Beast. Beast is going to be pretty dangerous in the mid-game here. Oh, we're going to see a Spiritual Fervor from Lannister. That's new. And then a Shoutout Mapes is revealed. Okay. Seems good. Looks like he's aiming up a round 2 Unnatural or Beguiling.
Probably Unnatural.
Yeah, that's what I'd take too. Just a 2 to buy for Leto. Picks up an Arrakis Liaison. Seems reasonable. And Ilban is probably going to do the exact same thing. Maybe this Mapes. I don't know if I really like Mapes that much, but
I've yet to play with Mapes.
It's just not as good as all the other 2-cost Fremen cards. I think that's a problem for me. It's like you can deploy or retreat 1 of your troops. Yeah.
Let's see a Jameis up there.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. Combat's going to resolve. It's going to go to Sword Cancel. Leto with an early lead, but anything can happen. Combat card for Ilbon is Master Tactician. I'll be happy to see that. That's a good one.
Absolutely.
And the next combat is, sorry about that. Next combat, Secure Imperial Basin. I think we're just going to see... Oh, we're not going to see what I thought. Is this just going to be fold space? It is.
Fold space and then shipping.
Then shipping, yep. Hundro playing for the long game, of course. Don't just smuggle. This is something... You can do that too, but Beast is definitely going to do that if they get the chance. Swordmaster round 2 is strong.
Yeah, I wouldn't be letting him as Leto here.
No way. Oh, but he's not
going for the
I guess
spice.
Wow, he's going to give it to Ilbon. Let Ilbon do the blocking here. He's going to have to, unless he wants to see a 3-action Beast round 2. That's it's a little scary. There's already 3 troops in the garrison for Beast.
Yeah, Beast with both his daggers. You don't want to give him these early VPs, especially the flag. Give him value for the rest of the game. Yearly.
Absolutely. It's an early boon for Beast. But they might be pressured into going to Hardy Warriors, which it looks like they are. Still suits.
Water instead.
Okay, so it looks like they're eyeing up Research Station instead. And we're going to see a smuggle down. Yep. That makes sense.
Very happy.
Yeah, Beast is sitting pretty right now. I can't believe that actually got through. You got to block that. It's pretty important nowadays. So we see Hundra going for experimentation, going to smuggle. It's not smuggle, sorry. Double smuggle with the interstellar shipping.
I believe he's going to go up in the Tleilaxu track just to get that extra specimen and reveal for the card called Unnatural Reflexes.
Let's take a look. Yeah, so he can either get the beetle or the extra specimen. Yeah, I think you're right. He's probably going to go up here. Let's see which way he chooses.
Planning on it. Oh,
chooses the beetle instead. Okay.
This is fine too. I think the bottom is generally the better route to go, but...
Agreed. If you're trying to power through it, the top one is usually better, but the bottom one has the best rewards, so... Action is on Leto, and it looks like it's going to be a Carthag? Yep, it is. With a Master Tactician. Might force him to put some stuff in here, and might run into an Ilbon who is just ready to rock. So, Master Tactician, the Seek allies could be pretty good for Hardy Warriors if he wants it. It's a point.
Yeah, it is a point. And if you get second, you get some water back, so... Hardy Warriors, not that bad here.
It is not bad. And there's always that pressure to play your experimentation, though, and that's what he's going to do. It's not a bad idea.
Helps to grab the early spice. Okay.
Wow. Experiments down to get the beetle.
He didn't throw any troops in.
He did not throw any troops in. I think that might have been a mistake. At least one troop. He would have gotten a water back.
A little too fast.
Now, this is an opportune moment for Beast to just go into Arakeen and throw 3 troops in and win this combat. So he thinks. We'll see if that actually pans out. We might see our first Tleilaxu buy here. No, not quite yet. We need one more.
Yeah, everyone's sitting
action back to Beast.
Not enough specimens to get either of the Tleilaxu cards.
Yep.
Lannister had the early option, but opted to not to go there.
Smuggler Softer picked up for Leto. Yeah, pretty nice. They're in a good position to get that friendship with the guild. So they'll definitely hit that up next round. Reveal for Ilbon his 3 persuasion and is just going to opt for a sister. Sister very, very strong. I think even probably got better, arguably, with immortality.
Yeah, I haven't
Oof.
thought about that. Wow, gets another sword. So these three are definitely going in. Unfortunately, it's not going to be enough when Master Tactician comes out. Or is it?
It
It
should be.
is. It'll
Yeah,
be up
it
by
should be.
one. Okay.
It'll be a very close, bloody battle, but at the moment, it looks in the favor of Beast.
Gives him four to buy. Now, do you nuke this row?
No,
Just
I
grab
don't think so.
the Chris knife, maybe?
Yeah, I think Chris Knife is fine. It's kind of a benign row. I mean, the big problem is no one is revealing next, so you don't really have to worry about revealing something for someone else. So I think it's okay to just buy and pass the turn.
Hmm.
I mean, he can try it, but I don't know if I would. Chris Knife is a perfectly reasonable card. Yeah, and then you just hit the Sonic Infantry, so make someone else
Yeah.
atomics. Yeah. Like that play a lot.
Yeah, he already has Fremen Camp for the Fremen Bond. There's quite a few Fremen out there, so.
Stilgar could be in the cards next round. We'll see. Combat, it's going to go pass to Sword Council. Sword Council is going to let it go. I think this is very smart, not playing for it. He obviously knows he
No
can't,
need.
but no need to. And it's Trade Monopoly for the next combat. Double shipping bump will help someone get their Swordmaster. And I think we're just going to see Hundro go immediately to Swordmaster. I guess he doesn't have to right now. But
Yeah, nobody's threatening it yet. Can definitely take shipping first. We expect Leto to go Bold Space.
Leto's going full space for sure. So I don't know why he's thinking so hard about this. I mean, that was basically the plan, right? It's to go full space and then turn your Thopter on, which is fine. And then you have 2, 4, 5 buy, perhaps, especially if you go 6 if you go for tech negotiation. There's also a chance that maybe you just smuggle first. That's an option. I don't know. I don't know.
I don't like smuggling as much. I think you just grab that point with the guild.
I agree. I don't know, but I don't know what else he's thinking about here. Like, it's either you smuggle or you go full space, right? I mean, I guess you could go. You can go hardy and try to get it that way, but that doesn't seem good. He's just doing a little math here. He's thinking about something. Pretty good hand for Ilban as well. We're probably going to see a Mentat this round.
Yeah, Mentat ring probably.
Yep. Puts him at 4. Not quite. If Ilban uses ring, it's not quite enough to get High Council, but it'll be 4 Solari. When
Maybe he doesn't go Mentat. You can also go Conspire here. Grab Solari for the rest of the game,
yeah,
pretty much. Enough for
absolutely.
Swordmaster and then some.
Ooh, good pickup here. Guild authorization for Ilban. That's a big boon. Definitely doesn't want to go to guild too much in 4th position, so
Yeah.
he'll only have to do it once.
But now Lannister's gonna have the choice. Does he want Swordmaster or does he want us to ship?
That's a good choice.
Tough one.
I don't know. Combat's not that enticing, so I could see him maybe just shipping and saying you can have Swordmaster, but he's not going to be blocked the next round though. Oh, but the interesting thing is if he doesn't do it, let's just say he doesn't do it, Ilban could just ignore it and get it because he'll get it next round for sure. So
it goes first next. I don't mind shipping for one round because you are going to get it the next 2 rounds most likely.
yeah, I agree.
Considering the only other person with shipping access is the person that's acting after you, so
Correct. Yeah.
I don't mind this play at all.
Tech negotiation very likely for Leto here. Could also be Mentat. Maybe he's going to Mentat here. Try to hit his Thopter after his play here. Oh no, he can't hit his Thopter yet. No, it isn't there.
Ross's ring. Okay.
It isn't there.
So now we
The
should
ring's
see
good.
where he chases. Can chase? Spacing Alliance, and that's going to be some of the headbutting we were talking about
Oh
between
boy.
land
Yes,
and sword
indeed.
cancel. Or you can say, like, okay, the past is the past. Maybe I'll just play more of my own game and push up on Emperor. Let's see.
I don't know, that Emperor. Yeah, I mean, that makes sense. It is enticing. The big problem is, do you think you can race Lannister on the guild? That'd be such a
That hasn't stopped him in the past, but
stopped him in the past. Ilbon goes to Imperial Basin, gets 2 spice, and gives the Beast 1. Beast will be very happy about that because they have a Fremen camp that they could use that spice for. So, not in hand, but sooner or later. Here's the guild authorization. Interesting that he's playing it now just, to get
don't
out
want
his
to get
hand.
stuck with 4 just in case somebody decides to go stealing.
Yep.
And Beast is getting all the smuggles this game.
Oof. Yep. 1 Solari away from a High Council. See if he actually goes that route this game. There is Interstellar 400 with a bump on the Tleilaxu track here. We're going to go up, getting the Trash a card. Yeah, that's smart.
Gets a dagger out. It's pretty early or barely round 3. It's just perfectly fine.
I always think this is one of the more interesting spots on this track is this third space where you either go for a trash or a beetle. That's not an easy decision.
No, not at all.
He finds a smuggler scepter, but it's just too late. Doesn't have any more actions left. That's a bit unfortunate.
Decides to let the past be the past and goes for the Emperor instead.
Our game master was in the game and just decided to call it a night. So thank you, Zach, for organizing the tournament.
Oh, and again, Ilban decided not to throw any troops when he went Imperial Basin, missing out on some very cheap rewards.
Ooh, is this looks? Yeah, it is going to be. Oh, Stilgar reveals a Tleilaxu master.
This is good. I would nuke this.
Yeah, you got to nuke this now. Yeah.
Turn has been passed.
It has been passed. Oh my gosh. I don't think anyone... Well, Leto can get there for sure. I don't think Lannister's going to let that stand. Maybe it doesn't matter anymore. Maybe it's too late.
Round 3, you can see it at least 2 more times.
Hundra goes to Secrets, picks up 2 the Victor, which isn't great right now, but maybe it'll come back and help him down the road. Definitely wants to push up those tracks with that plan within plans. Oh, yeah, just reminding everybody, there's a Tleilaxu master there. You probably shouldn't poke that up if you really want to pick it up. Someone's gonna do something about that.
It's his reveal, so...
Yeah. Just saying, like, what? You didn't do that. Tleilaxu master into a Mother Mohayim. Okay. It's getting pretty juicy.
Yeah, Mother Mohayim's one of those cards that can just absolutely destroy other people's games.
Absolutely.
If you have the right setup for it. But I don't think there are very many Bene Gesserit cards out other than Sister.
Did he just opt to use it to go up with a beetle? Looks like he used his... used his specimens, yeah. So it looks like Sword Cancel used specimens just go up with the beetle track. Which is interesting. It's very early for that. I mean, I'd consider getting unnatural reflexes. You're almost there. I mean, it only takes...
Yeah, he does have a lot of yellow, though. He already has Smuggler Stopter, which kind of does the same thing.
That is true. It is easy to get kind of sidetracked with picking up great cards that have the same symbols you already have, and you're not really helping your deck out. Good point.
So it is. Action is on. Go on red. Or no, I'm sorry, it's on yellow.
Think yellow. Yep, yellow revealed. There you go. Just
He
revealed
also
and pass.
decided to go up on the beetle track.
Wow. Okay. They really want that spice. I guess they value that spice very highly. Lannister is going to pick up something. Unnatural reflexes, I would imagine.
Yeah, this card seems very good for him.
This card is really nuts, and he's almost there. Unnatural reflexes. Once you're at the first marker on the Tleilaxu board, where you can put them on top of your deck, you actually draw 2 cards with this card, which is very good.
Yep, and it's a graft, so you can like it replaces itself, and you can use the agent box of another card.
Atomics is used by Lannister. We have Gene Manipulation, Organ Merchants. Pretty strong card, actually. He picks up a Gene Manipulate as well. Duncan Loyal Blade, Assassination Mission, and Guild Administrator.
Onto the combat will resolve as is. So
yeah, Elban getting this cheap combat. Well, not sorry, Elban. Beast getting this cheap combat. 4 troops isn't that cheap, I guess.
One discount back, but is it worth it?
No one wanted to throw it in. All right.
So yeah, he's eyeing up some techs here. Probably spy satellites.
Yeah, probably spy satellites for sure. Action is on Ilban.
Ilban's
His diplomacy. Diplo going to be played here. Where are you going? It's full space. We need that point. Makes sense.
It's not bad. He's eyeing up Swordmaster next turn.
Mm-hmm. Wait, where did this come from? There's a treachery in the row? I missed that.
Yeah, it came after.
Oh, Lannister bought the Gene Manipulation.
Gene Manipulation.
Right. No. There's spy satellites for the beast. And everyone knows that this is a very feared tech in this game. It's usually about 2 to 3 points just for having it. Doesn't require you to go up the friendship tracks anymore and bother with that. You can just go for 1 alliance and camp it.
Yep, looks like he's going for the Fremen. Standard.
Restricted Ordnance turns up in the tech row. We'll see if that factors into the game. It's a bit ways off. Maybe for Ilban it's a little closer. Possibly for Beast. He's got 5 Solari. In any case, we see the Spiritual Fervor played by Lannister to go up and down with the shipping. And are we going to see a tech bot? That's my question here. He's having a little bit of trouble with his mouse.
I missed what track. How far he was up the track? He was at the first level? Or the second?
He was at the 2nd level, so he went up, down, all the way to the top. So,
holo projectors.
I know. Detonation devices is more of his calling card. Yep, yeah, it's going to be detonation devices. Whoa, what happened there?
It went into the 2nd. It went to the bottom. It was shuttle fleet. Very bottom.
Let's fix that for everybody.
Yeah, these textiles can be a little buggy. Mentop for Leto. Swordmaster for Ilban.
And the card draw finds anything good? Nope, just reconnaissance. I mean, that's not too bad. Ilban's going to have to figure out what they're doing with their troops. They have 4. When are they sending them in? Windfall and Calculated Hire. I missed the Windfall when he picked that up, but the Calculated Hire for Beast.
That's good considering you got 2 players that really like the Mentat this game.
Indeed. Full space played for Lannister, and that is heading to Still Suits. Needs to get his water. That makes a lot of sense. He's definitely having some trouble with his technology today.
We'll get there eventually.
We'll get there.
Expect both troops to go in. Gets this
Might
draw
take some
card.
teamwork. Yep.
Finds a dagger, which not bad if he's going for this conflict. We'll see. He doesn't have any intrigues to help him out. Carthag's taken, but he does have troops.
There's a Carino Jeans in the Tleilaxu row. Is that going to entice anybody here? Lester's the only one with a graft card, so I'm surprised, actually. I mean, usually the graft cards go quicker, and they're not right now.
Carino Jeans definitely is better earlier because of that 2 Solari.
Yep.
And it looks like only red has his discard empty, so the decks will be cycling in soon. But yeah, it might actually not be too bad of a buy for Lannister because he's the only one with graft cards, as just mentioned.
Yep.
Anyways, action is on red.
Leto deciding where he's going to play his experimentation, probably, I would imagine. Could be playing his ring here to, I don't know.
I wouldn't mind going
Imperial?
Siege.
Siege
Get
makes
water.
sense. Mm-hmm.
Chase wherever you want to chase. Maybe start making a play towards the Fremen to make it not so easy on the Beast. It looks like he's technically in the lead right now. It's by satellites.
Everyone's got to be a little bit worried that Beast is just going to start taking over these combats. He's already won 2 combats, I think. No, he's won 2 combats. 1 for a point and 1 for some shipping bumps. And we'll see if there's going to be anybody to get in the way. It is going to be a siege. Good call.
Yep. I like this.
Is Leto going to stay even along the way, or is he going to challenge? That's the question. He's going to stay even.
Okay. No challenge on the Fremen.
Is he throwing anybody in here? There's a couple plays left. I would not do that.
Would not
it seems, yeah, it's a waste of a troop, I think, at this point. You don't know what everyone else is going to do. Everyone's got a play left, and you do too. You can always do that later.
Ilvan still wants some Solari.
Ilvan's having a kind of a rough game right now.
Real way to get it.
I think you just play your experimentation card and go get some spice, honestly. I'm not sure what else you're going to do here. I guess you're going to draw cards?
He has 1 card left in his deck. Maybe he knows what it is.
Oh, if that's the case. It's just a convincing argument. That puts him at 5. So he could atomics and try to hit another Tleilaxu Master. And nobody picked that up, right? Did anyone pick up the Tleilaxu Master? Did Leto pick it up?
Sword Cancel actually grabbed it.
He did pick it up. Okay. Yeah, I think the table's going to have to be a little bit wary of that. I'm not sure what they're going to be able to do about it, but maybe they can...
He is a little behind on the research track right now.
Yep.
But he'll catch up really quick with that card.
Yep.
And Beast, not leaving anything to chance. He is throwing everything in for this point. Okay, well, nearly everything he threw. Get 2 back.
Target Basin for Hundro. Hundro just going to collect some spice, bide their time. Maybe look at this attack up here.
It's pretty good for him, considering he's got plans within plans.
It is. We'll see if he's ever able to use this to the victor here.
I don't think he's catching up.
You know, not this combat, but probably like in the future. He's going to have to go for it. I mean, I know that there's the one big combat strategy. You just try to go for one giant combat, win that one, and cash in all your stuff. We'll see if that happens. Beast is not on that plan.
Yeah, Beast is... I'm taking every other one. So. Action on Sword Cancel, looks like. Leto. What does he want to do here? Experimentation is out of the question. Blue is out of the question. Can he go anywhere?
He cannot go anywhere. He is going to reveal for 6.
6? Treachery.
Get this treachery.
Wow, treachery in his hands.
Yep.
You better be careful, Beast. Don't think Fremen is yours.
Now, he could pick up Carino Genes just to have access to Mentat next round. Doesn't think... No, he's not going to do that, but could have done that. There's a Holo Projectors here as well for the Treachery, which, I mean, you probably would want that. So
Yeah,
we'll see if we can get it.
I do like to Holo Projectors it out.
5 for Ilban. Does
Early.
Ilban spin the wheel, or does he just pick up Piter? Piter
Piter's
is
a
very
fantastic
good.
card for him.
Yes, it is.
Green Axis if you're desperate, and revealing for 3 is really solid.
In the Shadows, turns up in the row. Might be too late for In the Shadows to really make a mark, but this Piter is going to come in real handy later on when Spice Buying happens.
Does Beast pick up In the Shadows? I might pick it up as a denial.
I think so. I mean, it's just, you're not going to go up too many tracks. Well, actually, it's kind of bad for you. It's kind of really bad for you. It doesn't do anything.
From my experience with
picks up Carino Genes too. So Ilban picks up Carino Genes. That was wasn't expecting that, but I mean it makes sense.
Makes sense because again he still kind of wants some Solari.
Industrial Espionage is the reveal from the Talilaxu deck.
I played Spy Satellites 3 times where I've gotten it, and out of those 3, I think all 3 of them I had trashed it for the point instead of keeping it, either to end the game or because I have had all the tracks already at two bumps. It seems a lot easier in Immortality to get the bumps versus
agreed.
X. So I don't think In the Shadows is that bad, even if just as a denial.
Yeah, no, I think you're right. It can be good, and if Beast is going to go up tracks anyway, then that's totally reasonable. They're looking at this Guild Administrator, though, which is not a bad card. It's always been a good card. Sorry, Administrator. Is that what I said? I said Ambassador, probably. Guild Administrator.
That's not bad. Gives him access to Highliner, extra access to Highliner if he needs it. Come through conflicts.
Probably going to hit that once this game. Still deciding. It's going to be Administrator.
And Shifting Allegiances.
Whoa, and that is gone.
Instantly.
And here's a Kwisatz. Still Suits Manufacturer. Interstellar Conspiracy. Now the juicy cards are coming up. Kwisatz Haderach Len, he writes. And Guild Accord. Oh, wow. This is a loaded row.
This is a row and a half right here.
I'm not sure that Atomics did anyone any favors there except for not Beast. So we'll see. All right. Is davidnor going to be playing anything? He is not. He's going to let it go, of course. Deck's going to be trashed for the Beast, and we will move on with our lives. Beast at 3 points, Leto at 3 points, Ilvan at 1, and Hundro at 2. Going into
VP conflict. We have
round number 5.
The Siege of Arakeen. A little late for the Solari. I mean, Ilban can still use it.
Yeah, it's okay. I mean, there's always some...
Leto still needs a Swordmaster. He might not go Swordmaster this game.
And there are the 2 intrigues that reward having 10 Solari, so that could happen.
He's throwing everything in?
Wait. Oh, yep, he gets only the 1 extra troop, yep.
But 1 short of having the Fremen Alliance.
I think I'd take the Mentat right now if I were him, but not going to. Let's save it.
Interesting, he chooses to use Fold Space to go here. I guess he doesn't want to graft anything.
Yeah, it is interesting.
Yeah.
Let's see what he draws, I guess.
He already drew a Gene Minute.
Oh, he drew Gene Minute. Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know. Is this gonna... What is he gonna do? Huh. He doesn't have any way to infiltrate.
Maybe he's going to... I was thinking graft with a dagger and try to get Shuttle Fleet. Like I said, Shuttle Fleet isn't bad for him, considering he has plans within plans.
Yep, definitely. He's got a little ways to go to get the Emperor bump, or the Emperor bonus. So we'll see how that goes. 4 points for Leto. Friendship with the Emperor and draws their experimentation. We're going to be setting up for Smuggler's Thopter and Tleilaxu reveal.
This is a loaded hand for Leto, and he only has one more action.
Yep. Leto doesn't have their Swordmaster, do they? No, they don't. They're the only one to not have their Swordmaster. Everyone should be a little bit worried that Leto just luck sacks into getting this Kwisatz Haderach. It could happen.
And Beast has enough for Highliner.
Looks like we're going to be blocking Tech Negotiation. Oh no, we're going for Dreadnoughts here. Oh no, it is Tech Negotiation. Interesting.
Yeah, he needed that one extra spice.
Yes,
that one discount, because he was one spice short.
Chommerk is revealed, and the double bumps with the Shuttle Fleet is going to be at the Fremen for a point, and the BGs for a point. So Hundro catching up at 4 points here. Tied with Leto. Oh no, he's deciding against it, going up with the Emperor instead.
Yeah, I think this is slightly better.
Yeah, I think you're right. Yeah.
You're probably going to be visiting secrets or more likely selective breeding in the future.
Kind of want to limit your wealth visits. Yeah, agreed. Yeah.
Now Leto can draw some cards, play diplomacy, play experimentation. I think you saved Tleilaxu for the reveal, considering his agent box does nothing for him at the moment.
Yep. You 100% play this Smuggler's Thopter. I guess the question is, do you go to secrets? Not secrets, I'm sorry. Still suits, or do you go to... Yeah, you go to still suits. Okay, that makes sense. You're Leto, you need the extra money.
Smuggling. Cycles his deck, which is not the greatest considering his hand.
Well,
maybe he should have played the experimentation.
Ooh, interesting.
Oh, what? He has enough for Kwisatz and no... Okay, Ilban can nuke it.
No, he has 7. He doesn't have quite enough.
He'll actually 1 or 2 reveal.
He's got one here, one here, one here.
Oh, he's just short, actually. My apologies.
That's all right. It is a little hard to see. We got a reinforcements played from Ilban already, so we're going to war here. Ilban's like, I'm tired of this beast. I'm taking this point.
Well, he can't throw him in right now. That's the problem. I honestly would.
No, he you're right. It's only reveal turn.
He went conspiring. Second conspiring this game, by the way. He doesn't want to get stolen from, but his intrigues aren't even the greatest.
No, they're not.
Yeah, I think I just keep it and say, if you want to go secrets, go ahead. But alas, here we are.
Ilban does have enough for this Kwisatz.
There's 2 actions behind.
I can't see this row actually staying. Someone's gonna atomics this row.
Only 2 atomics left. We have Leto and Ilban, so, and both with high persuasion hands. Leto probably will, since he can't afford Kwisatz, and he has 7 to buy.
Yep. Pick up this Guild Accord maybe as Leto, and then just like nuke the row. Yeah. Seems the play.
You know, he should take his bumps on the research track first, get that intrigue, and maybe pull charisma or that other 1 persuasion.
Yep.
Intrigue.
Agreed.
Just go for that Kwisatz. Definitely help him, considering he has no Swordmaster yet. So, meanwhile, we're still at the Beast. He decides to go Highliner. Just garrisoning up troops, or is he gonna throw them in?
Like okay. It's
Ilban, do you have rapid mobilization or no? That's what he's thinking.
Yep. I was gonna be a little careful here. It's starting to get away from him.
Wow, and he's scared of the 2 actions behind and 3 intrigues. That's the power of intrigues, folks. Counting the troops.
So Lannister's kind of in an awkward spot here. He doesn't have enough to go to research station to get the research bump. and then draw the 2 cards with his unnatural reflexes. So he's kind of in a pickle.
Oh
He
right,
also has
he's
7.
not at the first
Yeah.
DNA symbol, so that card is doing nothing with the agent box. Makes sense why he used hold space.
Yep. Yep. He was looking for some way to fix his hand. Here's the reveal.
Early
7.
review 4.
Guild Accord, most
7,
likely.
8. He has 8.
Oh, he does have 8. Here's a Quizats.
And there goes all the hopes and dreams for Leto.
Oh, or Ilban. Did it? Oh yeah,
Uh,
I guess Leto could have gotten it, right? No, 1, 2, 3, 4.
No,
5, 6,
he
7. He had
has
7.
a small chance if he would have grabbed
Quizats.
one of the intrigues I was talking about earlier.
Throne Room Politics is picked up, or is not picked up, but revealed. That's a great card. This is comparable to a lot of the X cards that give bumps, so we'll see what happens here. Teleaxiom Master is going to move up 2 spaces. That seems fair. And then another specimen.
What does he draw? He
He's
might have
gonna
been
use it
able
to
to
go
get
Beatles.
Quizats if Lannister didn't grab that, so.
Yep. First to the point gets him 2 Solari. And he has 7. Atomics the row.
Yep.
Finds nothing. Clandestine Meeting is garbage for him.
No graft cards.
Oh my. I would have... Oof. I don't like that.
Where's the second Atomics?
Yeah. Maybe you take the Fidekin, I don't know, or the X Guild Compact, or another Fremen Camp, I don't know. This looks all bad for Sword Cancel.
Yeah. Unlucky.
That is unlucky. Hoping to hit Jessica for sure.
Jessica Shailu's not bad.
Shailut is very good.
Do you even take anything at this point? I might not.
I would decline.
Keep the deck small.
Yeah. Well, how big is his deck? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. He's at 13 cards. It's not bloated yet. Once you get to like 15, you're looking at a pretty bloated deck. How's everyone else doing? 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Ilban's is a little big. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So, Andro, okay.
Crosses fold space.
How is Beast at 10 cards? Beast has 10 cards in his deck.
I believe he's trashed with
Guild Administrator. Trash the Guild Administrator.
And he also trashed from a combat, so.
Yep. Pretty good. Rex the sound pick up for the Beast.
Looking for some late game Spice Must Flows.
Yep.
Those
We're already halfway. We're actually like 2 rounds away from potential end, but no one's... Well, maybe Leto's a little close. We might go to round 8 this game.
Ilban's buying a Spice Must Flow this round.
Yep.
Don't have any water. Can't go Hardy Warriors. And you don't have any troops, so you have to grab those specimens.
We're going to all be just about at 4, with Leto just sitting at 5. Ilban will be at 4.
You're going to throw 1. You might as well throw both or none.
Yeah.
Only throw 1. Unless you want to recycle your supply.
Yep, don't forget your draw. That is mandatory. Picks up an experimentation. Does that help him buy anything? He can get pheromones if he wants. He's probably going to decline, though. Here is a Spice Must Flow.
Yeah, I would just grab a Beetle Bump here.
Agreed.
He has no troops in his supply. He can't. Can he grab it from his garrison or no?
No, he cannot.
Oh, it's only the other way around. Wow. Yeah. That's what you get for holding on.
That's awkward. Well, that's awkward.
Very awkward.
The point goes to Beast. Beast sits at 4.
4 plus 3.
Oof.
Ilban is happy with the Solari though. He wouldn't mind getting his High Council soon.
Sort through the chaos is the next combat. We're going to probably see the... Well, we're probably not going to see the beast be able to use this calculated higher this round. Action is on Hundro. Spiritual for the play and going to be a shipping. No doubt.
Shipping, yep. Do you grab Chomarchy?
Oof.
Oh,
That's a good question. Could do restricted. Let's see what he chooses here. Let's go down, up. Gets his troops. Gets spice, I'd imagine.
Spice, you can get a tech.
Bump with the Emperor. Yep, makes sense. And what do we see here? Is it going to be... It's not. Okay, it's going to be holo projectors. That's interesting choice here.
I don't mind this because he saves us spice for his ring, who isn't forced to go mining with it.
Agreed. And he can also fish for his what do you call it? Experimentation cards with that, so that's nice. Okay. Interesting. Very cagey game. Everyone kind of close together. The only really outlier is Beast with the Spy Satellites, which is currently worth 3 points.
Treachery in hand for Leto. Tries to refocus, which is actually a perfect tech for him. He's got all his good cards on his discard.
Wow, what a find. Smuggler's Thopter, the draw. I'd imagine that's going to also be the play here.
Smuggler's Thopter, grab some spice.
That sounds good to me. I mean,
or you smuggle.
You're either smuggling, yeah. I mean, probably want to keep your water intact, I'd say, but maybe not. Maybe you want the extra spice. This is a perfectly timed non-combat point for Beast. So Beast can recharge this round. They've got no troops in their garrison.
This is also Lannister's time to try to win this conflict and get that 3 spice if he wants it. Getting that 4th action.
Absolutely.
Not bad. Potentially even a 5th action if he draws Kwisatz.
Yep. He isn't too far away from this plans within plans either.
No.
He's 4 bumps away.
Both points, yeah. And he does have a shipping. If you can get even smuggling, you can get a free bump there, and he's got a diplomacy in hand, so there's potential too.
Yep.
Although he does have detonation devices, and if he's thinking that no one else is going to go for this conflict, then probably going to go Dreadnought.
Dreadnought makes a lot of sense here. Yep. Dreadnought, throw everything in.
Dreadnought, Hardy Warriors.
It's a perfect round 6 combat if you're looking to win a combat round 7. So we shall see. Is Leto tempted to just play the Smuggler's Thopter now and give up Mentat? I think for certain Nilbon's going to take this Mentat. There's no way they're not. They do have a kind of an awkward hand there. They're going to have to play their sister if they want to go Mentat and High Council. Both of them are tempting.
Yeah, he might. I think I would probably grab High Council first.
Yeah, that's an option. It's definitely going to be the choice he has to make here.
But maybe not. Thinking about it, because you got 2 players behind you who both have 5 Solari. Not much else to spend it on.
Oh, interesting. Leto picks the Solari here. Oh, they don't have their Swordmaster, so they're eyeing up Swordmaster as the next action.
Okay, so then this probably is Mentat then.
Yeah. It is Mentat. You can guarantee you're going to get your High Council then. I mean, unless Lannister decides or Beast decide they're going to do something. Beast doesn't actually have access to it, but they don't know that.
He's grabbed the 3 spice, courtesy of the combating one earlier.
Pretty solid.
And he is actually the first one at the first level of the research track.
All right. Decides the bottom road. That's totally fine. He's gonna look to hit that extra bump to get his Fremen alliance.
Okay. So Dreadnought's probably not in the cards yet.
Yes, not yet.
Guess he's gonna do it this way. He wants to go research station to get over that threshold.
That works. I don't think he's gonna run the risk of drawing it, right? It's in his discard pile.
Yeah, I believe it is.
Yeah, it is.
Drawing 2. Yeah, that
would be his whole deck. Yep. Okay, makes sense.
So here is the High Council seat. Draws him a card. He's probably gonna get a Spice Fill this round.
Yeah.
Oh, definitely.
Definitely. Yeah. Looking at 11 persuasion, 12 persuasion at the moment. Doesn't have to use all of that. Can use something else. Forgot to get my passive. Yeah, forgot to get his Solari. Okay, no problem. No problem.
I'm counting 13 with High Council.
Is it 2, 4, 5, 6, 7? Wait, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. You're right.
And trashing some more.
I mean, Beast is just going to abuse this Fremen camp over and over again.
Beast is gonna be able to get the Fremen Alliance either by revealing or playing Curse Knife.
Yep.
Draws experimentation, so maybe he shouldn't go research station now.
It'd be a pretty committal move, I think, at this point. But okay, he's gonna go.
Okay, he's gonna cycle out this way.
He's gonna cycle, yeah. This is fine.
Oh, with experimentation in his last 2 cards.
Is he gonna pick up Beguiling or just go for Beetles here?
How far is he in this track? Let's take a look. He's not very far, but I think the intrigue is worth it over Beguiling at this point.
Yeah. So Red has the option of Hardy Warriors here and then revealing with Treachery for 10 power, which would be a bit of a problem for Lannisters trying to get this to the victor to go off. We'll see if that's what they're going to do. Secrets does look also pretty tempting for Leto here. Both Secrets and Wealth are pretty tempting. They could restock their garrison with the Treachery to Wealth. Get second place. That doesn't sound too bad.
Bond's got 2 actions behind. You have to think he's throwing in now, right?
Yeah. I mean,
so many troops are sitting there without rapid mobilization.
I would assume so. Yeah, I would assume so. He's got to cash these in sometime. He just can't sit on them the whole game, right? I mean, this isn't the combat you really want, to be fair. It's kind of one of those like intermezzo kind of do a thing while I figure out my plan kind of moves.
Yeah, but
so he might
draw
hold it.
All your daggers.
Yeah, exactly.
I kind of want to see a Fremen steal here with Treachery.
That would be pretty cool. Yeah. And they might do it, actually. I mean, it gets them to 6. Gets them second place in this combat. Probably, maybe second place. Probably not. Probably third place.
Depends on if Philbon's going in or not, really. But it would be enough to get past Lannister, I think.
Mm-hmm.
5 troops. Yeah, Lannister with no swords behind unless he gets lucky with his intrigue draw from the beetle bump. But he's pretty deep in the tank here. Could get
Yeah,
greedy and use diplomacy first and then try to treachery later, but how big is his deck?
it's pretty big.
5.
There's no way
So you're
that he's
not
gonna get it.
guaranteed to draw it again.
Yep.
Or you don't even have a chance to draw it again, rather.
I think he's got a treachery then. If he's not going to draw it again, there's no reason. There's Sonic Snoopers in the tech row, but that's not going to do anything. I was thinking like if there was a way to trash the treachery afterwards, but I don't think so. Doesn't look like it. Selective is used.
Yeah, I think you go for the steal now, or you use it to get a point somewhere else. Maybe Emperor Alliance. Emperor Alliance gives you 2 troops in the back pocket for next round.
Yep.
Those
Yeah, that
being
actually
a little
looks good to
greedy
me.
here.
All right, he's gonna play it safe. Jeez, all the High Council cards have come out. Secret Forces. Secret Forces. It's funny. When you see Counselor's Dispensation, you almost always see Secret Forces for some reason.
All right, Ebon, let's see some troops.
Exactly 2.
About time.
And Beast is going to research. No, recon. Okay, recon to Carthag. Sure. Oh no, they're researching.
Station. He wants to secure the Fremen this way. He's going to take the research bump
Yep.
with the Fremen and then reveal Chris Knife.
Makes a lot of sense to me.
Good thing Leto didn't use his treachery on Fremen.
Oh no, he went the other way. He went for the beetle.
Wow.
He went for the point. Okay. That's interesting.
I mean, he has a lot of Solari, but his Druid experimentation. Yeah, I think this is just the guaranteed point. I don't think it's. Well, he might have been able to get the other beetle some other way. Master Tech.
Master draws Master Tactician. Okay. Well, that probably guarantees that this To the Victor is going to happen. I don't know if this To the Victor is going to be worth it, but we shall see.
Oh, he's hoping to draw Kwisatz next round. So he will have a chance to get more spice and maybe even highliner. He is very high on the shipping track.
Yep.
Or very high. He's at the 2nd level, so he can smuggle down for spice if he needs to.
Yeah, and if he redraws his ring, it's live. That's the really important thing here.
Yeah, we'll see. He will be sitting at 4 intrigues unless he plays Master Tack. Now.
Dreadnoughts for Ilban. Is you just want the draw?
Trying to draw, I guess.
The Sonic Snoopers? Counselor's Dispensation. Okay. Here comes a Restricted Ordnance. That's a pretty sly play. I like this from Ilban. Is he doing it? He sure is.
And suddenly he's in the lead for combat. Oh, he will be when he reveals.
He will be. He will be. Wow.
Does he have to use the swords or the persuasion for the spike?
Let's see. Does he have enough?
And he draws corner the market.
Corner the market.
Wow.
Holy crap. Holy crap. It's quite the play for Ilban. And I think, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. He has 10 persuasion, which means he can't use the daggers from the sister, but he's probably going to get away with it anyway. He's got a Master Attack and Strategic Push in hand, so that should do the job.
Should be fine. And Stilgar's revealing for 3, which puts him in the lead.
Wow. Yeah.
Unfortunate for Hundro.
Very unfortunate. And Sailor just setting up for more Spice Mist flows late game. Just gonna push him over the line here.
Did he buy one this round? 2, 4, 6, 7, 8. Wow, he was one short.
He's one short. The only problem with that Chris knife is it doesn't have any persuasion. Okay.
And Lannister's suddenly in trouble, I think.
Yeah, he's in trouble. He's gonna retreat, I think, actually. Yeah, he's retreating.
No.
Oh no, he's tying. Well,
forcing them to use one of their intrigues.
Well, that's bad. We'll see. Cancel passes, and David Nor is going to play the strategic push, most likely.
Yeah, I think you have to here. Funds your Ventad if you can get it next round. Oof. And it also puts you under the threshold from getting stolen, so.
And Lannister has passed, revealing that he does not have any more combat cards, because he would probably play it if he had one.
So, man. And maybe he was just trying to get rid of it.
True.
Because he didn't want to get stolen from. Because if his only out right now seems like it's plans with the plans, and if that gets stolen, then he's kind of out of this game.
Fair, yeah. Water of Life's the pickup for Lannister.
Pretty good.
Pretty good.
Really good.
A illicit dealings for Ilban, which will help him secure that last or first Tleilaxu point. And we're into round number 7.
Vision.
Everyone's favorite combat. Grand Vision. Surprisingly, everyone is not at the top of the track right now, so it actually means something.
Yeah.
Well, that's unusual. But yeah, so it's Leto to play. Leto's got a pretty decent hand. Not a great hand, but a decent hand. It's Tleilaxu Master's there. Though he's not very far on the track. He hasn't really been playing his experimentations all that much, and so he's not going to get the best value out of it, which might cause him to lag behind a little bit.
Do you just grab a council now?
I think High Council makes the most sense.
Yeah. And are you chasing anywhere? Could put some pressure on Lannister, but he's not ahead in this game, as it shows. The other players.
I think you chase Fremen just for the water. I think the water is reasonable. Like trading a spice for a water late game is fine.
You can also smuggle or ship.
Yeah, that's okay. I think that sounds good too. He's not in a great position to contest this combat. It is Ilban. It's all Ilban this game. Suddenly, Ilban with all the troops, a dreadnought, and a pretty cruddy looking hand, but
smuggle.
Interstellar,
but he is going to be able to get Mentat. Oh, he has Mentat already from the courtesy of the last combat.
Yeah,
but I have seen this multiple times where Ilban will win the Mentat combat and still go Mentat, just because
they need the extra
really
draw.
Good value. Drawing 2 for 2 Solari.
Probably what they're going to do here. My hand is garbage. Please help me. Yeah. Let's see what he draws. He's thinking about it. Wait. I probably mixed up 100 one time. It's a little bit of table talk going on.
Obviously look at Lannister's.
Yeah, targeting. I don't think he's been targeted this game, though. I think he's been unlucky. Ilban's still thinking here. I still think that is the right play. I mean, you could always go...
Yeah, your hand is so poor right now.
Yeah, it's really bad. You get another Dreadnought? That's not terrible.
Dreadnought, do you have spice to buy? No, you do not.
He is going to go for a Dreadnought.
Okay, buys Dreadnought over a card. Oh, did he know his last card? That's the question.
I think he probably did. Probably.
Oh, if
Two,
I would
three,
argue
four,
he
five,
didn't
six,
because
seven,
he gets no
eight.
extra access with that card.
He has no access. Yeah, he's in trouble with access.
So meanwhile, Chris Knife was played to further secure the alliance. Lannister's saying that he wants to get in this combat.
Sure does. This is a great combat for him. It helps him get his almost his 2 points for Plans Within Plans.
Yeah, he just needs one bump Emperor for 1 point.
Yep.
A bump Bene Gesserit would also get him 1 point. He has his ring, so he's probably eyeing up Spice.
Yeah, he's gonna need spice. He has his ring and he has the Water of Life, so probably the Haga Basin is incoming. I mean, he could also go Great Flight and just take 4, but
No, I think you need the water for the Water of Life.
oh, you're right. He does need the extra water. So yeah, probably the Haga Basin then. I don't know if it's gonna come back to him though.
There's no extra spice on it. Lato's only with one water. I think it might.
It might, yeah. Although Ilban's choices are so poor.
Right.
Oh, he has no water. He has no water though. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Interesting.
Lucky for Oban that he couldn't draw any access.
I think Ilban will be fine though. He's got his Carino genes, which will probably go to wealth, and then he'll research, and hit the influence bump, and throw troops in. So actually, Ilban is going to be a little sneaky here. He's going to end up revealing early because he doesn't have anything else to do, but probably that's what's going to happen. Shipping for Alito. Alito's getting all the shipping, and we'll go up and to the right, or down to the right.
I mean, probably down. Do you really need the specimen? Let's see. Doesn't have any.
Specimens. I don't know. He needs to get that extra point, maybe.
No, I think I just go down. I don't believe he can get to the end of the beetle track. He's counting right now.
Well, not in this round. Not this round.
So it's to go down. Okay, this also
Yep.
helps Tlilaxu Master.
Yep.
So yeah. When Tlilaxu's revealed, probably gonna go up and then up, I would say, unless he, well, he could go up and then down and then try to get that 7th Solari for the extra 2 beetle bumps. So he could get
Good
there.
point.
He could
Yep,
get
he
there
could get there. Yeah.
without having to use the specimen. So this is fine.
Action is now on Ilban, who has to decide
Looks like
how badly, yeah, how badly are they going to fight for this Emperor track.
Lato's still deciding on his rewards. Pushes up with the Bene Gesserit. That's an alliance that he's going to look to secure.
Yep. Oh, he's going to do this a different way. I don't like it this... I don't think this is the best way to do this, but maybe he's worried he's going to get blocked. I kind of don't like this play. He's getting the beetle. He wants the point. He doesn't want the extra troops in to win this combat, I guess. Okay.
Yeah, I think
he does.
What you were saying before is slightly better.
I think it's slightly better, but then you run the risk of getting blocked, I guess.
Yeah, not being able to win at all. But it's one
Holy
ice.
crap.
Okay, anyways. Double Fremen camp and only one action left.
He's going to take the trash. Really likes trashing cards.
Yep.
Found
11
a
cards.
second Fremen camp. 11 cards left in deck? Yeah, that's
11 cards total.
pretty good.
What did Hanjo do? He cycled out. Yeah, that's what I would have
Yeah,
done.
he's drawing.
Okay, experimentation is actually really good for him.
It is.
Yep, perfect. What a draw. He goes to the basin.
Naga Basin, yep.
This pushes him over the threshold so he can draw 2 cards.
Goes up,
And
gets the beetle bump.
if he doesn't
Yep.
draw Kwisatz, he can always Ring of Life if he needs to.
He does draw his Kwisatz. Wow, okay. The game is still on for Hundro. Can't count him out. He is kind of lurking in the Bene Gesserit, which will put him at 5. He is sandbagging about 2 points, likely by the end of the game. I mean, that's pretty likely. He's gonna have to fight for this combat though if he wants it. There's no guarantees.
He actually has a chance to steal the Fremen Alliance.
He does.
He can use his ring to get the shipping bump.
That would be brutal.
And then Kwisatz when the beast has no more actions.
I think that's what he's gonna do. That gets him the actual point from there. It probably wins him the combat. Maybe. Yeah, so I think this is the wrong order for Ilban. I think Ilban needed to do this first, even though I understand the worry of being blocked. I think, but they're both fine. But if he had done it the other way, he would have been able to potentially get extra troops in.
Yep.
Yeah, and get the alliance. 7 points for Beast. Now we are probably going to see that steal.
Yeah, that's exactly what Hundred wants to see. The early reveal.
Yeah, indeed.
Carthag
looks really juicy. You could also just draw cards because drawing cards is gets him closer to another Kwisatz. It's not terrible. How many cards are in his deck? Is it still 15?
Oh, where's he gonna go with this?
13. He's Kwizatzing now.
Interesting. Okay.
I don't like this.
Yeah, I think the steal. I like the steal. What? Maybe he figures if he wins combat, he's gonna steal anyway.
That's a good point. But that's not guaranteed.
This throws away the shipping the extra troops from shipping.
Ooh, is he taking Chalmurky here? Chalmurky looks good. Or is he going to try to Sonic Snoopers away the victor? Okay, he is going to do that. Okay. I don't know about that. I think that's a really hard decision to make. Do you try to Sonic Snoopers?
I think this is a slight misplay. But
I do too.
Who knows? He might draw some really good intrigues.
He still has one more action, so he's not out. That's just a free action, essentially. And Memo Quarters is drawn. Wow, that's a big card for Hundro as well. Actually.
Absolutely.
He's almost there.
Yeah, he needs 2 bumps with the Bene Gesserit.
Bypass Protocol. Okay, so he's going to spend 2 to put a 5-cost card on top.
In the shadows?
In the shadows on top?
Yeah, in the shadows on top. He's gonna try to go Air Keen and draw it for the just the straight up bump.
Sick.
Oh wait, he draws it. He draws it automatically.
He draws it immediately because he's Kwizatzing.
Wow, huge.
Oh, surprise.
Okay, this is cool.
That was cool.
Let's do it.
I like that play a lot. I still think he could have done it in the other order. I think he could have played the ring first, but this is a very smart play. He did not get his Sonic Snoopers.
Yes, he did.
He did?
Where you draw the bypass protocol.
Oh, bypass. Sorry. Never mind. Ignore me. Bypass protocol. I thought he had that in hand, but you're right. Apologies. Disguised Bureaucrat is the pickup for Leto. It's
will be a bump for him later.
Looks like he's going to spend his specimens to go up the beetle track. And does he want beguiling for some reason? No, he doesn't. It's way too late for that. You got to build your deck around that card.
All right, so I believe Hundro is going to try to grab Memicores with In the Shadows, actually.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh, he's going to play it.
Yeah,
think?
play it and then get his second bump with the
Yep.
Bene Gesserit, so that way you
Yep.
can activate it to get another bump
Yep.
somewhere else.
Oh, that's smart. That's next level.
The only issue with that is he can't throw any more troops in.
That is true. Yeah, I think if he'd done it the other way, he would have had 2 more troops in. No, probably 4 more troops in, because he could have taken the bump with the Emperor as well. Mystery card. Atomics used, and power play picked up for Elbon.
Power play. Yeah, if he draws that, it could be worth a point. Oh, he's just gonna ring to Carthag. He does have Sonic Snoopers. So this intrigue, if it's not good, it could be worth it. Double cross. He can't double cross anybody. There's no troops in.
You should Water of Life now, I'd assume, then. He needs this combat pretty bad. It looks like he's going to get it. Yeah. Looks like it.
He's spending the spice first to get this bump.
Is he going to Water of Life now, just in case?
He's 5 cards in his deck. I think drawing is good for you, considering you have Kwisatz and your other draw in your discard pile. I mean, if you do it now or do it later, I don't think it matters too much. The only difference is if he thinks he can get a spice this round, which I don't think he can, so I would do it later. But he doesn't want to get stolen from.
Let's see what he draws. Experimentation or Axe on convincing argument.
He's at 5, 6, 7, 8, and not 9.
Not 9.
Lucky. Yeah, I think I hold Water of Life for next round.
Yep.
But no one else has actions, right? So you can't get stolen from him, and you're gonna play to the victor if you win.
Yeah. I guess the question is, he's worried that, Ilbon had a bunch of combat cards. I think he's probably still worried that Ilbon might be sitting on rapid mobilization since he's been camping a bunch of troops. So,
well, rapid mob is a bit late for that because he revealed already. But
oh, that's true. Yeah.
Bennett point comes in.
Yep. Penny for 5. Smart pickup here is the Ixian Engineer, which is just a guaranteed point. Hopefully he gets that before to get that point, but we shall see. Whoa. Reveal is another Ixian Engineer. That's funny. Okay.
Specimen.
Did somebody pick up Mom, or did that get exploded?
I think that got exploded.
Okay.
Did he get his specimen bump? Or his specimen
I don't know. I don't think so.
Look at for Hundro. I don't think he did.
What's this? Is that some?
Did he play it?
What's going on there? Is that some BM? He's like, look what my thing is. It's only 3. It doesn't work.
Maybe. And Hundro gets advanced weaponry.
Oh, that's huge.
A little too late. If he would have trashed and drawn it, it would have been a point.
Still good. He's got double cross plus advanced weaponry, which is not bad when you're going into another combat round.
No, but he is not set up for this one. Carthag. It's a battle of Carthag, currently occupied by nobody. Unlucky for the beast. We got both other spaces. Let's see what Hundro draws. Drawing actually actions on Ilbon, but I'm curious to see Hundo's draw.
So that's be like that. That works. Dagger to
Mentat of yeah,
Mentat. That's what Ilbon does.
1000%. Look at his hand. Two
Oh my god, his
daggers,
hand's
two
awful.
spice must blows on it, convincing.
You know, Ilbon's in this place where he's not really getting ahead. He's kind of like just treading water. He needs to really get rid of these. But he can't really get rid of these because of his corner of the market. That's rough. List of dealings is getting him closer.
This game's actually hard to call at this point because everyone seems like they have something going for them.
Well, it's really hard to call. Yeah, everyone's kind of stalled out a little bit at different times. I think Leto's still kind of in the driver's seat. We'll see.
Yeah.
Leto, Lilaxu Master, pretty good. Not like broken good this game. I think everyone's been able to keep up.
He ended up using his Solari, so getting those double beetle bumps is looking like it might be out of the picture, unless he can. I don't need. What can you do? You can
double ship.
Yeah, double ship just for Solari.
Seems bad.
Anyways, we're on the Beast. So Beast would like to get in this conflict. Fortunately, he has no troops. Doesn't have spice for Highliner. Yeah. On the
what does he do? I mean, experimentation seems the right play. Get the 2 spice. You're gonna get a beetle that gets you an intrigue.
Yeah.
But there's no guarantee that's gonna help you. This calculated higher list looks so miserable right now.
Game could end this round. He has yet to use it. He's had that since like round 2.
Yeah.
But when you've got Ilbon and Leto in front of you,
yeah, absolutely.
Never gonna see that Mentat. But yeah, I think experimentation. Grab this 2 spice. I think that only puts you at 5 though. It's a bit unlucky.
You could Seach and then hope that Haga Basin comes back around to you, I guess. But it won't.
Is Leto going there?
Yeah, he's got Smuggler's Slapter. I mean, I think he'd probably rather do that than smuggle this round. Or Interstellar. I mean, he could Interstellar. Yeah, we'll see. He might have the plan of going to get the double beetle bump. That doesn't quite get him the last point there, so we'll see.
Oh, we also forgot to mention that the Feminine Alliance was stolen.
It was stolen, yep. Yeah, by Hendro, yep.
And look at this.
Excellent engineer.
Solid.
As Black Shadow says, easy game.
Mm-hmm.
Just
and Hundro has a lot of points in his back pocket.
Yep.
Emma Quarter is very close, 1 bump away, which he can get right now if he wishes. Which I probably would just go for it. You know, playing.
Oh, he's playing.
Oh, he doesn't have Emma Quarters yet.
What?
He never bought Memo Quarters. Memo Quarters is still up there. He ended up buying Sonic Snoopers.
Yeah, but why is he using that? I guess he doesn't want to use his Spiritual Fervor? I'm confused. Doesn't he want the point?
Yeah, this... I might have to ask him about this later. I think you can get a Spice Must Flow, but this guarantees a Spice Must Flow. Like a point either way.
It gets him a point for Emperor. It gets him a point for Hollow Projector. Okay, it gets him a point for Hollow Projectors, which gets him 2 more points. So it's technically a 4-point swing. Okay, so this is the right play instead of the single point. That's interesting. So that's 2 more points. And then 1 from Hollow Projectors. Okay, well, that makes sense. It's just a casual 4-point swing. Minimic Film shows up in the tech row. And now Lannister's looking pretty good.
Yeah, I like Lannister's position here, but he has to be careful because he has 2 alliances that can be stolen, especially when Leto is right behind him. And could very much have his very well have his ring. He doesn't, luckily enough for him, but he does have a bump in the intrigues on reveal. We'll get there. So
Yep. He's got a little bit further to go to get that last push to get the extra bump, but it's coming.
yeah, it's
We'll
coming
see if
with
it's fast enough.
the Alexu Master reveal. So we start by drawing, and
Yeah.
there it is. Unlucky for Mr. Beast. Those in 4.
Oops, pardon me. Pretty good.
Elbon still with not the greatest hands.
It's a nice way of saying that. What do you do here? Do you just
You have to go for this.
Arakeen?
You have to go for this combat, I think.
Yeah. It doesn't look like that's what he's doing though.
Getting
Spaceport
to draw more. Wow. Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
See what he draws. See if it's worth a 5 spice or 4 spice.
There's an artillery.
Bit late for artillery, I think.
Yeah.
Bit late for that. Draws.
Oh,
Hider.
there we go.
Hider helps.
So now he has enough for Spice Mist Flow. It puts him at 7. He's still... There's still a question of what is he doing with his last 2 actions. It does kind of seem like he's going to do not too much with them. Probably Arakeen if it comes back to him. Maybe Karthag.
Yeah, I think you have to try to get in this combat. Like,
For
you throwing
sure.
the 2 dreadnoughts plus restricted ordnance is 10. So
Yep.
anything on top of that is pretty solid.
Okay. Here's a Beast Research. Gonna go get those double beetle bumps. We're just gonna put him at the 7 points. Get the second Tleilaxu point. So he's fully invested in the Oh, nope. Yep, yeah, there he goes. Fully invested in the Tleilaxu. He's gonna dispatch it. He's gonna dispatch an envoy, but that is a huge pickup for Beast, actually. Because now his flexibility of his next couple actions, he can use his ring to go to Hardy Warriors. And unfortunately doesn't have another alliance, so that does suck. But it is what it is. Big pickup for Lannister. The vicious talents, and he finds his Kwisatz.
There you go.
Oh no!
Good draw for Lanny.
Okay, very good draw for
You
Lanny.
double cross now for sure. Unfortunately, it wasn't Ilbon, but this at least protects that powerful 3-point or 2-point intrigue.
Yep, absolutely. You can't mess around with that.
Lannister, if he somehow wins this conflict, he's going to be
It's
at a lot
over.
of points. Yeah.
I think it might be just over.
Be like at 14 or something, 13 maybe.
He doesn't have a... Oh no, he will have a Dreadnought, so
Yep,
yeah.
throw it in. Oh.
Here comes everything. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's...
He had 3 in already. 7, yeah, that's fine.
That's 7, yeah, okay. Ilbon to probably Arakeen, maybe Karthag? Probably Arakeen.
Arakeen, draw some cards.
Power play.
Power play can...
That's a steal of an alliance. Game's still going.
Yep. I said Lannister has to be careful with his alliances. Red's also right there as well.
Yep.
But he pretty much has a choice, right? Because if he loses one, he can always take like the Bene Gesserit, which he doesn't have.
Yeah. Yep.
Or something. He definitely has.
This is interesting.
So,
What is Beast trying to do here? High Counselor, really?
Yeah, it's a little late for that. I think you guys have to go Carthag and hope,
I think you
or
dispatch an envoy.
dispatch
Yeah.
dispatch somewhere.
Like.
Dreadnought and Chalmurky. Yeah, he's
Okay.
this is kind of a Hail Mary, it seems like. To try to find some intrigues that help him.
Blackmail and tiebreaker.
Considering
Oh,
this is a
tiebreaker.
tournament game, tiebreaker is not a bad. It's like half a point almost.
Well, no, he's already got Traumurky, so
Oh right.
he
Yeah.
like drew the one card that doesn't do anything. Yeah.
At least someone
I
else
mean,
was
it gives it.
against.
It's two swords, so he's okay with that.
Okay, so
Here
here
is. Oh, what's going on?
is that to secrets, and he gets the steal.
Gets the steal.
Oh, and he can
Oh wow! Picks up
just
unnatural reflexes.
secure.
He can strong
I
arm
would
secure
wait.
it.
I would wait to see what he grabs, because if he sees dispatch, he might change his mind.
What's he pick up? It is
Dispatch!
dispatch.
So now he
Oh
can use it to
wow!
secure either of the other alliances if they get stolen.
Oh wow! Okay. Well, spoiled for choice here. That's interesting. Still 3 points in the bag for the beast with this spy satellite, so it's really close.
He's at
It's
10 with
really
Chalmurky.
close.
I do
Yeah.
not believe it's gonna be enough.
I don't think so either, but we'll see.
Lannister
This goes another round.
really solid. It very well might actually, but Beast doesn't really have a plan for round 10,
Nope.
right?
They kind of
And then round
are
9, I
spent a
guess.
little bit. Yeah.
Yeah, he would like this to end with someone
Oh, yeah,
having
we're in round
exactly
8.
10, but
This is pretty. It's pretty tense. Does Ilbon have any path though? They're gonna definitely steal this alliance. We're gonna see a wealth to steal the Emperor alliance, and then might just get stolen right back. Honestly,
I actually can't go back to or he can't go to.
you can't this round, but you could hold it. Do it
Got
next round.
stolen. Okay, well, Lannister's losing an alliance and he's about to get one back, so.
Yep.
He's losing both alliances. 2 alliances and getting one back. So net even.
Lose 2, get 1, net even.
Well, I'm considering the fact that he stole Bene Gesserit. So
Oh yeah.
he's trading down 2 alliances for 2 other ones. Yeah, you really can't let him have all 4 alliances.
No. Yep. Here's wealth. Uh-oh.
Oh, it just goes for the
Uh-oh.
point. Does he have a Spice Must Flow? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, he had it already.
He has a spice must flow.
Yeah, I would have stolen.
That
I would have been a little
seems-
greedy here and stolen.
Yeah, now he's just got a bunch of extra stuff he doesn't need
Lannister is
to use.
very happy to see that did not go well.
Very happy. Yep. And I think, he might just dispatch here with unnatural reflexes and the dagger to, secure this alliance. He knows, like, oh god, I almost lost it. Yeah, here we go. Here we go. Wow, he reads my mind. Yep. Oh, wait. He wants the alliance back.
Yeah.
He doesn't care about the other one.
It never got stolen from. This is the Spacing Guild's the one that got stolen.
True.
So he's Lannister, all 4 alliances, plans within plans, and memo quarters.
Oh my.
It's unstoppable. Does he get a Spice Must Flow
1, 2,
too?
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Does not. He's at 7. Can't have everything.
Well, it looks like we might actually see a round 9.
Does. Well, actually, yeah. There's no way that 3, 4 points can be gained right here for red, right? Yep. That's a double draw. I don't think so.
He could get a Spice Must Flow and he wins combat, but is there anything else?
1, 2, 3, 4,
The
5,
pick him
6,
up
7,
manually.
8, 9. He's gonna get a Spice Must Slow here, so we'll put him up to 9. It's pretty good. This is one of the tightest games of MO I've seen in a while.
Yeah.
Does look pretty good for Lannister, but Sword Cancel is catching up. Beast is at 10 points officially. Ilban is going to go up to 8. Doesn't have it. He has the corner of the market in his back pocket.
He's at 10 as well.
He is at 10. So everyone's just waiting to see what happens.
Lannister's also hovering on a point with the beetle track.
Good point. Good point.
He will be one specimen away from it, so he kind of doesn't mind this going another round. You will have to secure one of probably Bene Gesserit. I think I would go for.
Yeah.
I think power play was just used, and Leto is Leto, so you don't want him chasing you.
Did Lannister retreat his guys?
No, he lost the one troop, and he chose to do
he
it
lost
in combat,
Oh,
which
interesting. That's interesting. I don't know how I feel about that. He doesn't want the spice.
he's trading 3 spice for 2 potential 2 swords next round.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We'll see.
I think I keep the spice.
Ixian Engineer number 2.
Ixian. You got 4. He has a chance to see one of them. So he's drawing 4, and he can hollow projector something out. Sorry. So yeah, he'll get 2 out of 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 2 in 12 chances to see it.
David's going to pass, and the combat is going to go to Leto.
No, you don't have 2 troops in there, sir. Make sure he gets the intrigue and the 3 spice as well. Can't harvest cells. No, he can't.
Three troops, and he did not have 3 troops. Yeah.
Yeah, he only had 1 troop in and 2 dreadnoughts, which not enough to satisfy the conditions.
Not quite enough. But he gets another intrigue.
And 3 spice.
Right?
Yeah, he will. Because he still has yet to take his second place rewards.
Oh, I see. He took those. Okay, he got it. And Private Army is the pickup.
We are good.
All right. Everything is
Private Army,
focus
Master
setting.
Tactician, Beast, first act. He has Fremen Camp, but not enough spice, but you can go to a spice spot.
It's like the perfect combo though, is Fremen Camp and Imperial Basin.
And look at this, Lannister can just cycle out with hollow projectors in the shadows to secure that alliance from Leto. Hey, finally gets the mint. Gets to use calculated higher.
Hooray! Well, it might actually be the best time to use it, since this is probably going to be the last round here.
Yeah, I don't expect to see 10 rounds here with everyone hovering so close to the end game.
Everyone's getting in.
Yeah, it's got to keep 1 back.
Yeah,
because it's 3 from Fremen Camp and 2 from reserve.
And 2 from the,
and he has the 1 extra troop courtesy of controlling Imperial Basin.
Imperial Basin, yep.
Lannister will cycle out in the shadows, most likely.
What? Nope. Oh, he's not.
Because he's going to use in the shadows.
Okay, there's a point. I'm a little surprised about that.
Oh, did he forget about treachery?
I think he did.
He forgot about treachery. Oh no, Lannister.
I think he did. Well, there's going to be a lot of guys getting into combat here. Oof.
To be fair, I forgot about treachery too. So it's been a long game.
It has been.
Oh, hate to see it.
Yikes. Yikes. That may have sealed the deal.
Well, I don't know if it is enough to stop him because he still has what 3 points in the back burner. If he wins this conflict, he's got to win this conflict.
He's going to win this conflict.
He's gonna have 4 points because he can trash Ixion.
Yep.
But I'll put him at 11, which is currently ahead of Sword Council.
Oh my god. That's a lot of freaking combat cards. Ilbon might.
It's like the favorite of this game.
Yeah, Ilbon might just get some spice and then go throw everything in. Can he do that? Oh no, he can't yet. But he's looking pretty dangerous. Everyone's going to try to clutter up these city spaces so that he can't get into combat. But he does have a Stilgar. Oh man. Needs the water. Absolutely needs the water here.
Yeah, he wants to play that research station is another point for him. Or sorry, the research station, the experimentation card is a point for him. Oh no, actually revealing it's a point.
Yes, revealing it's a point. That's 8.
I'm not sure.
So he's got 1 point in the bag for Tleilaxu. He's got 2 plans within plans. So that's 3 points. He's got 1 memo quarters. And then he's got 1 Ixion. That's 5 extra points. So that puts him at 12. I don't know if anyone else can beat that.
If Ilbon wins his conflict,
Ilbon wins his conflict.
Give him 4 because corner of the market.
That puts him at 12. It's to come down to spice.
Going down to spice. Which could go either way, honestly. It's too early to tell.
It is too early to tell. And Lannister still has a chance to redraw his Kwisatz Haderach, so there is that.
He's also going to be hoping for his second Ixion.
So, game's still on.
Not over yet. Leto may be showing 10 points, but...
he might be last here, somehow.
Yeah, he is not in the lead. Well, I guess he technically is in the lead.
He's in the lead, but he doesn't have any secret
no, he's not,
points.
because Beast has Chowmurky.
Beast has Chowmurky, yep.
Currently giving him the extra tiebreak that he needs. Later needs to find a point somewhere to save himself from 4th.
Yep, and Beast showing
4,
a total
6,
of
7,
26.
8. He needs to draw here. Can't draw. There's no water. Oh, he can go smuggling or shipping.
Does that do anything for them? I mean, it's just a place to go. Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
Exactly. He can also go up and down, get two spice, threaten eyeliner. It's not going to be enough, but I think that's the only out you have. You need to hope to draw 3 persuasion to make up for playing the cards. Yeah, we'll see.
We shall see. Hmm. Yeah, if Beast wins this combat, that puts him up to 12, right? That's gonna win the game. So it's either if Beast wins this, they're done. The game is over pretty much. So they're gonna have to figure this out. They might not.
Yeah, this is definitely a big combat here. Um, and Ilban can throw in a lot. The thing. Well, he has no combat spaces. Stilgar.
Oh, he doesn't. Well, he
Stilgar
can
to still
go
suits.
still suits. That's not great.
It's not the best.
Yeah, that feels bad. Then I guess you can go Great Flat and get some spice for some reason.
Does he have an alliance? No, he does not. So Alar
So,
Armada is actually a dead card. So yeah, Ilban's not looking the favorite to win this fight. Has to go up and up. Yeah, I think going up and down is slightly better. Or at least drawing and then deciding. Because you can do that. You can take rewards in
in any order
whatever
you
order you
want.
want.
Yep,
You know.
of course. This looks like a still suits. I would. Yep, still suits.
Get him another water. He does not have blue access to go research station,
No,
unfortunately.
it's really
Did he now
awkward.
throw the troops in? How do you not? Okay, yeah, there he is. A little late, but it's fine. Hardy Warriors was played.
It brings Beast up to a total of 23, but plus 7 in hand.
Lannister
31 or 30.
desperate to find a point here. Desperate to find Ixian Engineer.
Yep.
Nope.
It's a Kwisatz, though.
Okay, he has more chances. It's another 2 draws. He goes Eric Keen.
Okay.
Oh, but he is not able to get the beetle. Okay, no, he gets this.
No,
One.
he can. He can
Yeah.
reveal and get it. Yeah.
Well, he used experimentation, but he took the bump to get the specimen that way. So
Right.
he'll
No, I
get,
mean
he'll
like
get.
when he reveals, he'll get the
Yeah,
beetle.
yeah.
Yeah.
I was thinking he had to reveal experimentation to get the specimen, but
Oh, got it.
he can get it from the track.
So does that put him at 13? No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I only see 5, so that puts him at 12. 12 might not be enough to win the game.
No, he needs to find the other Ixian in his next 2. There's 6 cards in there in his deck. There's a 1 in 3 chance of drawing it. Yeah, you have to expect he's going Eric Keen.
Definitely.
He could also
Spice must
go.
flow.
He could also go selective breeding and make his chances a bit higher. Actually, double his chances.
That's pretty good, actually. I think I'd probably do that instead. Trashing in the shadows doesn't do anything, but yeah, might as well at this point.
Yeah, the question is, does he get greedy and try to go for the extra 2 power for combat and 2 less draws? I think I just go for the 2 more draws.
There's the problem of just not winning this combat, though. Does that lose you the game? Do you go for the Ixian Engineer draw, or do you go for a combat?
See, like, you could like try to high roll and get both, but that is
Yeah.
that's a little greedy. Although the way this tournament's set up, your worst game is thrown out, so you do have a bit more room to get greedy.
That's a good point. That's a really good
Unfortunately,
point.
even if he high rolls, I don't think it's enough. It's only 10 sorry, 4 plus 2 swords, 6 swords. Yeah, it's not even enough with what's showing there. So he has to go selective breeding and just hope for Ixion.
Yep. I think that is the right play. We'll see what he does. Quizot's played.
Take it from.
Where's he going?
Yeah, take it from there. Oh, it's 3 draws, so it's 50-50.
50% chance to draw another point. Trashing experimentation, sure. Doesn't matter at this point because you're not going to draw it. 1, 2, there it is.
There it is.
That's the 6th point.
Huge coin flip.
Huge pick. Wow. Good play.
Yep.
Good play.
It. I can even trash Sonic Snoopers and draw 1 more intrigue.
Yeah, you could. You could say, I don't care about this vicious talents. Maybe I'll pick up, I don't know. What else is there?
Machine
War
Culture.
chest.
Machine Culture, or the other.
There's a lot.
Yeah,
he's got like 4 picks for extra points too. So I think there's 4 cards that can.
Chom shares also.
Chom shares 5, yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot.
That's it. That's
How big's the
pretty good.
intrigue deck? 42. Not bad. Round of 1 and 8.
Yeah. I think I take those odds. Okay, 1, 2. People are going to be very, very sad about this. I can't believe that was allowed, that he got both of those too.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Bought one and the next one appeared and got that one next round.
I mean, you would think that Ilban, who had a chance of having another tech too, would have gotten it, but didn't. That would have been a good one. But you never know. This is the way it is. 2 points there. Is going to use Sonic Snoopers.
Yep. You're going to find one of the points. There's a lot of them.
A poison snooper. Nope, doesn't get there, but that's okay. Might as well draw the card. And that's doesn't get you anything.
No.
But you get to do the beetle thing anyway.
Yeah, I hope he doesn't forget.
He's not going to. He's having trouble selecting the button, though. Definitely. There he goes.
Yeah, this happens to me too when I play a little zoomed out.
All right. Let's start 10 with 3 points about to be gained. We up to 13. Sword cancel sitting at 11. He's going to go and try to fight for this a little bit. For some reason. Just for fun.
Might as well. The game's over.
Yeah, might as well. Here's all the stuff for tie breaks, I guess, but that's not going to matter. Is that enough to win from the beast? No. Here's a blackmail. Oh, we can't do that. Yeah. I don't want to go down. Oh, wait, he doesn't have the alliance anyway, does he? Oh, no, he doesn't. I thought he might have had the Fremen alliance. Now we get to play Harvest Cells, sure.
You're right, yeah.
Yep.
Harvest Cells gets him an intrigue.
Yep. Lol, okay.
What point could he get?
2 there, and 3 from Spy Satellites. He's working on it.
And then he's going to be crushed to find out.
Lannister's sitting on
Andro Moritani is holding plans within plans. What an insane game.
Wow. Here's the end game.
Bam! Eat 'em and weep, boys. I have memo quarters and plans within plans.
Oh, wow. Oh my god.
Puts Andro at 13, and I believe that is good.
That is gonna stand, I think. So we have our first round, Group D, winner. It's not Lannister. who wins with 13 points. Second place to the Beast with Sailor with a really good showing. Some really, really good Beast play here with 12 points. And third place goes to Sword Cancel with 11 points. A very good play there as well. Just got a bit unlucky. Didn't draw any of the intrigues. That would have given him the extra points there. And then Ilban with fourth place with 10. What a game. What a game. Let's go chat with them all and say hi. Hello, hello.
Hey, how's it going?
Hey.
Well, how did it feel to draw that Ixian Engineer, the second Ixian Engineer? I bet that felt pretty good.
Felt pretty damn good. I felt pretty good about my odds, but yeah, it felt really damn good.
Yeah, it was a 50% chance. We were talking about it. We were like, well, what if he does something else? I mean, he could always try to go into combat, but that seems like a bad idea.
Because I felt like if I missed it, there was a good chance I might hit my Spice Must Slow. Who knows? I don't know.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh,
that's a good point.
Guess not.
That's a good point.
Yeah, you were never hitting it.
Yep. Let me put this over here so we have.
It was a huge. That was a great game, guys. Well played by all.
Sure.
The game and a half there for sure.
Yo, Sailor dominated the combat for like 60% of the game. It was just, I couldn't do anything against him. His Bremen Camp and Signet Ring combo just kept on nailing it. I was like, I have no chance in this combat, so I just chose to go up the tracks and follow the scummy route.
Yeah. I lost this game by 30% chance not drawing my Arrakis Liaison. I drew 2 cards on turn 5. Also, I did a big blunt. On turn 5, I should have played my Mentat for 1 spice.
Yep.
That would have let me play my High Council on turn 5, and then I don't miss on Spice Must Fall for the rest of the game.
That was one of the big tragedies here, is that it got sat in your hand for like 3 rounds, and you're just like, because the turn order was so brutal, like, you know, with Leto and Ilban going after Mentat, and then Ilban winning the Mentat combat, it just, that was just unfortunate.
Because I had Signet Ring, Experimentation, and Arrakis Liaison on top, and I drew these 2 for 8 precision.
Yeah. I would have won you the game right there. I mean, that was...
I know.
I thought I got really lucky. Like, 2 Ixians popping up turn after turn. When I missed the 9, I was like, oh my god. So, I got rescued by the Ixians.
You also forgot about Treachery, right?
Yeah, you forgot about it.
Well, the thing was, I knew red was coming up on either side, so I was like, I'm screwed either way, so... Yeah.
That's a good point. I mean, you were contesting every track.
Yeah.
So eventually some things are going to get stolen from you.
I also needed green to win the Grand Conspiracy, right?
Yeah.
The Grand Vision, I mean.
Well, I think David knew he needed to give me that combat because you were gonna definitely win the game if I didn't take that point away from you.
Absolutely. Sorry, I hate.
And plus,
okay.
round 7, that was Grand Vision, right? David's hand was absolutely disgusting, and he tried to fix it by going Mentat, and he's like, saw he had the Mentat already, and decided against it. But I think your hand was what, double dagger, double spice must flow, and a convincing or something like that. It was gross. I just remember.
There was a Carino Jeans turn, David, where you could have Carino Jeans first, and then hit your experimentation to go up with the Emperor, and then throw more troops in. I was wondering if you had considered that line of play.
You're too afraid of getting blocked at Imperial Basin.
Last hands were bad. Yeah, I saw it. Okay, cool. Yeah, it was a tough call to make because it looked like you were worried about getting Imperial Basin blocked, and so you went Imperial Basin first and then did the wealth play. because I think you would have had the alliance. There's no guarantee, of course, but it looked like you would have been able to snatch that alliance, and that might have been. It was a. I mean, it was a tight call. I mean, either way, Beast had so many yellow symbols, and they could have easily gone Imperial Basin. So I think it was a smart play to block that. But yeah.
I think I got really lucky too. I think on my last two visits to selective breeding, both times I nailed the Kwisatz Haderach. So it gave me that second lifeline that I needed.
Yeah.
Yeah, you were struggling to draw cards, even though, like in the beginning, even though you had a lot of card draw, because you weren't at that threshold.
Yeah, I wasn't.
Being
Not being at that threshold kind of pissed me off. So I was actually gonna go to Research Station as out of desperation, but Sailor took that from me too. I was like, oh my god, he's taking all my lifelines. But I was lucky enough to draw my Kwisatz Haderach, which allowed me to play into the other stuff. So I have to say, even though I won this, it was pretty lucky too.
Yeah, the Kwisatz came in handy. It was a little bit lucky that you drew it so frequently. I think, I mean, whenever that happens, your momentum starts to build, right? And that's what we kind of saw at the end there. But yeah, it was touch and go, man. At one point, I think you were 3 points behind, and we were like, ugh.
Yeah, you were sitting at like
here?
4 points, and it was like, man, you were not in a good
dead in the
spot.
water.
But luckily, the game went long enough for you to recover and get everything going. You had plans with the plans and memo quarters, and plans within plans. It's worth noting for the rest of the table that was the first intrigue that he had.
That was the first intrigue he picked up. Yeah.
From the
And
beginning.
I left a great intrigue for you guys too. Counselor's Dispensation. I hesitated for a very long time just for that. Yeah, but I knew the game would be extended because there was no way Beast could end it quickly. He's just racking up points. So he's going to take it nice and slow, and he's going to make it hard for the rest of us. So I knew I had plenty of time to work on those tracks. So I wasn't too worried. I wasn't sure if I was going to win, but I knew at the very least my second place was secured.
I mean, it's really close. This is one of the closest games of Immortality I've seen in a long time, honestly.
Yeah, it was very hard to call who was going to win up until very, very...
Yeah, that one call with sword cancel nearly cost me the game with the Benny. Yeah, I took a chance there. I was like, do I? Because the thing was, I was going to secure that, and it was my next move, because I was going to go there next. So I figured I'd save this one, but maybe I should have just saved the Benny, even though it's going to be a double commitment.
There was another play that you had, or that you did, which put the In the Shadows on top. There was another thing you were going to do. I don't recall exactly what you could have done, but I think it was slightly better. Do you remember, CJ?
So there was. Are you talking about the trashing? Oh no. It was playing, the In the Shadows to go get memo quarters.
In the Shadows to get memo quarters. Yeah,
it was In the Shadows to go get memo quarters to go up on the BG track, and then to go up with.
Then to use In the Shadows. You had to go up to another track.
So yeah, you had bypass protocol.
But I think it was even before that.
I got it from Sonic Snoopers though, wasn't it? Didn't I get it through Sonic Snoopers? Because I went up and down the tracks, and then I got Sonic Snoopers.
No, yeah, there was a play before that, before you put In the Shadows on top. I just don't remember exactly what it was. It was a long game.
Oh, and then you think that I could have went to the Imperial bump or something?
I think you could have actually gotten your alliance back. I think you were really close. It was something like that. But it was a weird play. Like, you have to first get the memo quarters bump, then you have to like discard a card, and then you have to do the thing. So I mean, it would have worked.
What it was, but I know your play with putting In the Shadows on top was a lot cooler. So
it was cooler.
The Ixion into the mem quarters kind of hurt my soul, because I was like, oh, I don't know if I'm going to see this Ixion ever again. So I was praying to the heavens I wouldn't be punished for it, but I knew I needed it for the point.
Yeah. I mean, it was worth it, of course, but yeah, it was a little hard to give up the point right there. You had a point in hand, so it's like,
Yeah, because I knew, like, if I gave it to anyone else, it'd be a point in their hand, so I'd rather take it away from them and secure that point for plans and mem quarters simultaneously.
Yeah. So. There is, I think Sword Cancel is, I'm not sure if he's not in here anymore, but basically he played very, like, even, this game, and I had a couple of chances to really challenge some of the tracks. You know, Lito can challenge those tracks, and decided against it to kind of like just go up evenly among them. I wonder if that hurt him in the end. I think it was. I don't know, maybe there's a little bit of holdover from the last game you guys played. You didn't want to like seem like he was attacking you. But it did seem like he had a couple of chances to do that, and I wouldn't have held it against him doing that, because it looked like maybe it was the right play to challenge like the Fremen at one point, and then the Spacing Guild. He could have probably done it. Yeah, so he decided against it and tried to go up pretty evenly, and it was fine. It just resulted in, you know, didn't get an alliance, and that was probably one of the problems there. But
I think he knew that if he'd done that, I might just spitefully take Spacing Guild with the Grand Vision bonus, so maybe that was the reason why. So, who knows?
The Grand Vision bonus?
Sorry.
Oh, with the you mean with the
yeah, because he could have
no,
taken
but it would have been a very early decision.
Yeah.
Fighting for spacing, probably like round 2 or.
Oh, I see.
It was when you guys were like right at round like level 2 or 3, and it could have gotten.
You were
like 2 of you were sitting there.
In spacing, you were at the 3rd, and he was at the 2nd, and he decided to go like Bene Gesserit instead. Like that was one decision point, and then also he did have another one with the Fremen.
Oh, I see.
Let's see. David says, not using my combat intrigue cost me a turn to secrets next round to defend my corner of the market. Yeah.
Also, David
had a couple of awkward moments where you really wanted to play the card, right? At that too, but you just need to push some more troops in, and you could have used it. Yeah, it was really tricky.
You had a lot of early combats that you could have gotten like very, very good value with like 1 or 2 troops that you just opted not to put any troops in, and Beast ended up winning, being the only person in combat. I think that was probably the biggest mistake. I don't know how much it would have affected long term.
I thought to me the funniest thing was the sailor policing David on the intrigue. He kept on trying to use it, and he just kept on not qualifying for it. I just kept laughing. It's so funny.
Yeah.
Good catch, Sailor. I totally missed it.
I'm sorry, David.
Yeah, no, we saw it. Right when it played.
I'm sure you did.
Yeah, it was a good game though. Honestly, it was a massive struggle. Like Sailor played really well. I felt so neutered for like 60% of the game. Like I'm usually the combat guy. This guy's just like wrecking me every single time. So
Yep.
Yeah, it was hard being only able to win 1 or 2 combats.
Oh man, wasn't it brutal that you just gotten you just won the combat with detonation devices, and then from that combat you draw the dreadnought entry?
Yeah.
That was
It hurt my soul. I was like, oh, why not before that?
Yeah, one intrigue away.
Yeah.
All right. I've got the submit screen up. Does everything look right to everybody? Did everyone get their rewards?
Yeah, it looks good to me.
Yeah, it looks good.
All right, cool. We're submitting it. I've got the screenshot for everyone. And we're good to go. I think that's going to do it. Anyone else want to comment on the play?
Did you... I was wondering if you guys agreed on the Guild Ambassador buy against the In the Shadows.
So we actually disagreed on that. Okay. So I thought that your play was correct, but I also think that Josh's point that you just kind of bomb tracks as much as possible, and then you get the extra point with the spy satellites, you know, just trashing it for spice is also legitimate play. And I mean, I don't know how close you were.
I was.
You legitimately just avoided all of these things intentionally. But
the problem is that I knew I only had that as an access, right? So I like the ambassador with combat leaders because it lets you play eyeliner, and then you get rid of it and you don't want to see it again.
Right. I mean, I agreed with. I think the administrator is just better in that specific situation. I agree. You were more combat focused. You're like low to the ground, spice just to throw troops in kind of character. So I think it made sense.
Also, I knew eventually like Green was setting up for combat, and I know like Lannister had detonation device, so my plan for late game was just to turtle up and buy Spice was slow, and I didn't know like I knew I could use this once and then trash it instead of in the shadows. It would just pollute my deck.
Yeah, I think it's very close.
I think
You
I
can
would
go
make
either
the
way.
decision as well. I think it was the right choice because, as you said, you were trying to get entry into the right time for the Highliner play. So the In the Shadows doesn't work for you anyway. So I thought it was the right play to buy the Administrator and then bomb the row, as you did. I agree with it.
Yep.
Was I crazy also round 5 to put like all these troops being
Yes,
completely?
absolutely.
You were a little crazy.
I mean, yes, but
Were you afraid of
like
rapid mobilization?
Yes.
Yeah, it did seem very rapid mobilization.
You need to fish that out though, because you'd rather see that come in tier 1 than rather tier 3.
True.
If you did have that, then fine, you lost that point, but at least you don't have to worry about it ever again for tier 3, because that's where your money is, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it was kind of the I'm just gonna be careful kind of play, which I don't know if it actually hurt you in the end. There was only 1 or 2 turns you took off when you didn't have any troops, but you quickly restocked. So I mean, I don't know if it was that
I
big
never
of a
restocked actually, because this was turn 5. Turn 6, I tried Spice with Flow and failed. And then turn 7 was Grand Vision, right? So all these troops that I would not have sent, they would have been kind of lost because these two combats don't give me points, right?
Right. But you also have the double Fremen camp, which I mean that's what I mean by restocking. You just kind of like use that to
I could
get back into the combat. So I don't know. I think it was the right play. I think it was a toss up, but
I think you did the right thing too. And I think the card selection was correct. Played really well. You had more Spice of Skulls than me, anyway.
Yep. It was a good game, guys.
Yeah, I'm surprised you never found one. Honestly, you were close, right?
I was at 8.
I was at 8. Yeah.
And I was like, I guess Quizzetch did more than a single Spice of Slow ever would, so I'm happy with that.
Yep. All right, guys. Well, we're gonna let you go. Thank you all for letting us commentate. Thank you for TheJoshWag for co-commentating with me. It's been a pleasure, sir.
Yeah.
And
thank you.
We'll see you in the next video, in the next Water of Life Open. Take care, everybody.
Thanks, guys. Take care. Bye.